were no signs. It came without warning. Doom came to us all. The desperate few struggled to survive. Perhaps we had a chance for peace. But desperation and trust are seldom allies. So began a millennium of conflict. A thousand years of war. The greatest warriors the world has ever known. The reason they fight, lost to the ages. And yet, here they still stand, searching for a sign of peace. I will show them. I am Apollyon. I bring war.
What up guys, Reaper here, and today I am bringing you the closed alpha of For Honor. So as you could see in the beginning, basically it starts with a sort of apocalypse, but like cataclysmic kind of thing, which pretty much destroyed most of humanity, but 3 factions remained, which you will see. Let's see over here, heroes. You have the Vikings, Samurais, and the Knights. Now, when you first play this, you will get the option to choose one of the 3 factions. Whatever faction you choose doesn't have an impact on either the gameplay or the characters you can play. The characters up until this moment are limited, so as you can see, and it's free. There we go. So when you first start up, you will only have the Vanguard, so Warden type of hero, which is a knight. Second one is a raider from the Vikings, and the third is Kensei, which is a samurai. Now the game is a bit lagging or freezing up from time to time on my end, but it's probably through the recording apparently. The other 3, so the Conqueror, Berserker, and Orochi, you can unlock with getting currency. There are 500 each to unlock, so but basically you can unlock them from the very beginning. Now, which character? I will show you Kensei. You pretty much have a lot of customization to it. Well, maybe not a lot, but there is a lot of variety between them. Since you can customize armor with different color patterns, different symbols, even make your own custom emblem like you see mine up here, which I can't talk today, my apologies, which I will show you later on if it doesn't freeze up too much. There we go. So the character loaded, Kensei. So as you can see, you have 3 options which you have for like all the characters. How to fight is pretty much learn how the character works and practice with it in game. Scavenge gear is I don't know, I really haven't tested out the feature, but it should be. Let's check it out. Basically, like after every battle you here we go. So basically you can, with the currency, you can send them on certain scavenging, and if you do that you can get, as you can see, certain rewards. So we got a helmet, a chest piece, and a hilt. So and that was from the random potential rewards. So basically, if you go higher and higher, you'll get better stuff, better loot. But I only had enough for random gear, so let's move on for now. So customization, you will see it's kind of, well, pretty much in depth actually. So let's start with the appearance. So you can buy outfits. At the moment, the Kensei outfit is the only one in here because of the alpha phase, of course. It's 500 steals, which is currency. The elites, which is for the development team, which is very awesome. If it would load for the moment, there we go. It does look amazing, so congrats to them for having such nice stuff in the early phases. Now the other stuff, the traits are like switching between male and female for your character. Let's see, it should be coming up now, I guess. I do apologize for any technical difficulties and long loading screens, of course. It's the first time recording from my PC actually, so stick around for a bit. Oh, so there we go. So it's first it will load on the standard gender, which is male for the Kensei. The Orochi is female standards. I think we'll have to check that out later. So, oops, there we go. So this is the male character, so as you have seen before. And well, now we need to load back to female, of course, to show it. If it's coming along. So once chosen the gender, you can actually go to the tab next to it for the skin color, which ranges from pretty much very light white skin color to a very dark to almost pretty much black skin color actually. While it's loading, I'm gonna see something in my settings. I'll do later. So this is the female pretty much character for the Kensei. As you can see, it is like smaller and well, less muscular and stuff than the male version. So when we press on skin color, we should see, there we go. Even though it's loading, we still see the skin colors here. So we have white, we have normal-ish skin color, loud brown, brown, dark brown, and then black skin colors. So you do have the skin colors for pretty much like everyone, if needed. Oops. So that's pretty much it for like the traits. Colors, you pretty much unlock them along the way. They are unlocked per character, so you have to get like certain renown and a certain level. For example, to have, let's see, this palette 55, you would need 2 renowns and level 19. Now what a renown is, I'm not sure yet, but it's probably like certain tokens or something. Unless I already have one, no. I was gonna say maybe I have some unlocked yet, but it doesn't show up for the ones unlocked. So I do think Reno is one of the other 2 currencies or tokens. So for the colors, you pretty much have neutral, which is mostly for, I think, the one-on-one duels. Because in Dominion and 2 versus 2, you are in a bigger party. It's not just one character versus another. So of course you have your palace for attackers. Oops. And of course for the defenders. No, doesn't really want to go. Oh well. Of course you can preview your character, and as you can see it does look very solid. The way it moves, especially on the shoulder pads. So next up, the materials, which is basically, come on, show it. So basically you will see like the wooden-ish stuff on the gloves and so on. I think the chest as well. Yeah, so the metal plates and like the wooden stuff. You got your base, which is like a silverish color, then a dark brown and a red kind of color. But they are unlocked to just like the colors with renown and a level. Usage, so you can actually select like if you want bronze on all of your items or just your legs, your chest, your standards. So you do have variety to make it very personalized. Now these things, the legs, standards, left shoulder, right shoulder and chest and back, are pretty much to customize it. Like you have your pattern, like the high moon, the painted fangs, the archway, and some other stuff you get to unlock as well. So you can just select one of those, and the engravings, they're like this metal plated kind of things. Give it like a detail on your armor. So it doesn't want to scroll up at the moment. My apologies. There we go. So the engravings, we have 2 of them. I think all of the factions have 2 at the moment. So we have Wisdom and Strength and Dragon for the samurais. Now symbols, as you can see, the first one, which is your emblem, which you can customize yourself in the very beginning after you've chosen one of the factions. Now you can place that one only on your chest, but all the other ones like Oda, Column, Dragon, Battle, Seal, you can all place them on like your back, your shoulders, even the pants. So that's why I will only show this part for the chest, because it would be a bit useless to explain it like 5 times in a row. And that's it pretty much for customization for appearances at the moment. Then we go to the abilities. As you can see, we have feats, which is our abilities pretty much. So the standard skills are these. We have steadfast, smoke bomb, second wind, and stalwart banner. Now as you can see, we do have like slots next to them, which shows us that we have more skills for them. So for the first one we have body count and fast recovery. The second ones are inspire and chilling stare. Chilling stare does seem very helpful, so I might see how much we get in the playing around later, so I might put it up for the test then. Second wind we have longbow and steadfast, and for the last one it's arrow storm and unblockable. So basically you can just select one of them, it will turn white once it's unlocked, of course, so you can customize that as well. The my executions are pretty much so when you kill an enemy you will get the chance to actually like do a finishing move on them, and I think some heroes have different ones, like the beheader. I know the Orochi has that one, so they might switch it up between the heroes. I'm not so sure about it. Emotes I can check at the moment, so probably not there at the moment as well. Now for the rest, as you can see, we have weapon, chest, helm, and arms. Basically here you can equip, modify your weapon or your armors. So let's start with the helmet. So as you can see, normally you start off with the default armor, which is this one. I placed the Morioka helm on, which had better execution life regen. So as you can see, all helmets do have like their own set of attributes. So once you click on one, you have different options. So you can equip it, you can improve the stats, which I will show in a second. Swamp gear visual and destroy for XP. Now the swamp gear visual is, well, let's see if I can back up there. Basically if you want to get a certain visual on it, so if you want to switch the Himura helm to the helm I was wearing, I would select it and pay 250 of those coins to get it. But mostly, well, for me actually it's best to improve the stats for some of them, unless you don't really like the skins. So to improve, we just click on the armor piece or weapon or whatever, and you will see like a yellow bar popping up at the bottom. This will show how much XP the item will get. So it does actually level up. They do get better eventually, but I'm not sure how far it will go, as how much better it will be. So there we go, and it's not leveled up, but it got experience from it. To do that, you will need to pay 3 of those steel coins every time. Now for the next one, so that was the helmet. So basically you can do that with both the chests, arms, blades, hilt of the sword you're carrying. For example, I don't have anything, I just have my default. So you do see like a small difference between them, I think. Yeah, so this one is black and red, the default, and this one is actually green with black. Which also gives better hit revenge gain. So we just click on it and equip it. Now it will be equipped and our stats are going up. Now for the chests, because you were there. So as you can see, it's pretty much like the same kind of armor, but they have different stats. So not all of the armors are the same. So let's the same like we did before. Improve. Add this one, and there we go. You can actually add, I just saw like different from the armor pieces to it, but I'm not going to do that now just in case. So I do have, was already wearing them, sorry, don't mind me. But yeah, that's what you can do actually with upgrading your armor, weapons, and how to equip them. So that was it for this for now. And I will show you like I think the Vikings for now, just to show like what they have like skill wise. Just showing one of them I think would be best.